Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. My name is Kwame Bless Wins. You can call me Wins for short. It's been a while. We've taken a long break, but finally we are back. Yes, today we have with us Mr. Hudu, an aspirant for the assembly elections that just passed some weeks ago. And then he aspired to be an assemblyman. Did you win or you didn't win?
Unfortunately, I didn't win.
You didn't win.
Yes,
you didn't win. Now, the big question here is, why is everybody all of a sudden interested in being an assemblyman in Ghana, especially the youth? If you take us back to the days, being an assemblyman wasn't so much of a priority to so many people. It was like they virtually even like beg people to be assembly members. But especially this year, the competition was so tight, the investments, and so we have him here to give us answers to some of these questions. Boss, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, boss.
Yeah, you're ex-dealer, right?
Yeah, ex-dealer.
Ex-dealer.
That is my Nikki.
Yes. So kindly,
my real name is Hudu Hamid Sagali.
Hudu Hamid
Sagali.
Sagali.
Yes.
Yes. The assemblymen, what is their role in the constituency or the electoral area?
Yes. You see, as an assemblyman, you represent your electoral area at the assembly.
Okay.
So whatever problem that confronts your electoral area or your community, you are the first point of contact that the people run to, because you are leading them at the assembly. So whatever development, if being a developmental problem, societal problem or whatever, they confront you, the assembly member. But you stand in for your electoral area, your people. So you fight for development to come to your electoral area. You also lobby for some of the youths to get job opportunities. And then yes.
What happens to the member of parliament and the district chief executive?
Yes, the district chief executive and the member of parliament, if you take a look at the constituency at large, it is a very broad or big constituency that two people can foresee or control. And so there is the need for the assembly members, I didn't win, assembly members to represent various electoral areas so that they can identify the problems. Then they report it to the assembly for immediate action to be taken. Because the MP is at the parliament, is sitting in Accra, lobbying for projects, job opportunities, and what have you. But when it comes, the assembly members are the people who knows where this so project must go. This job opportunities must go. So the assembly members are the ones that report to the assembly, and the district chief executive is the head of the assembly. So when you are an assemblyman, the DC who represents the president, you report to him. This area needs this. This area needs this. This area needs that. Are you getting me? So
that's
that is the.
But has that always been the case, or it's recent times that those?
That is the case.
That
as an assembly member.
That has always.
Not only that, assembly member, you take a look at your community once a while. Whatever, if being it sanitation or whatever, you can as well organize communal labor. It is not only getting projects or opportunities from the assembly. You can also in your small way organize communal labor. Let's say you assemble the people, you tell them, okay, this place needs to be cleared. It's too bushy, the environment is not neat. So the people will help you. You embark on maybe communal labor for cleanup exercises to keep the environment clean. So the assembly member is just like any problem that confronts, like
so the immediate people.
The immediate people,
yes, okay.
You are the first contact, and you must also make sure that your people are, comfortable. Being sanitation, water problem, toilet, electricity,
okay,
a whole lot.
So aside being an intermediate between the district
and then
the community or the local people,
yes.
what other benefits comes with being an assemblyman?
Well, assemblyman, you as a person.
Yes, like what benefit comes to you personally as an assemblyman?
You see, as an assembly member, I think it is an experience, like a learning process. When you go there, you learn a lot. That is because assembly members are not paid. So somebody will ask,
is that the case?
They are not paid. They don't have monthly allowances. They don't have
but
it's only the sitting allowance, and it is nothing to write home about.
So why are you people struggling so much, fighting?
Like I said, it's a learning process.
Are you sure it's just because of the learning process? Because this year it was so wild. Because
of political parties' interference. Are you getting it? Some of them have interest in these particular assembly elections. Those days, assembly elections are not politicized. It's non-political. If you can be an NDC, MPP people will vote for you. If they see that you are very effective, efficient, you can do the work, they will vote for you. But these days, if you are an aspirant, you may have the experience, you have the qualification,
but if you don't belong to their party,
belong to a certain political party,
you don't get a vote.
You don't get the opportunity, especially where a particular political party dominates. You understand? For example, my electoral area, let's say that it is the MPP that dominates.
Okay.
But
you are an NDC.
You are an NDC.
Are you an NDC?
I'm an NDC.
Okay.
But that does not mean that I wanted to be an assembly member for the NDC.
Okay.
I have seen the need to contest, to help my people. That is why I contested. It is not because I'm an NDC person, that is why I contested. Okay,
now let's get straight to the big question. This has not been the case. I have, even though I'm not very old, but I've experienced at least a number of elections in Ghana, and then this year as well I've experienced the just past assembly members and unit committee members elections. It has not been like first.
Yes.
Why all of a sudden there is a rush for that position? Is there a secret in it? I thought you guys were even paid. That is why people were beginning to rush for it. So we'll start from you. Why did you've been in Pasa West for a very long time? Last 4 years. How many years did they take to voting?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Last 4 years you didn't aspire.
Yes.
Previous 8 years you didn't aspire. Why are you coming this time round?
Yes. So
is there something that has been added?
Previously, I didn't contest because one, I was still a student. I just graduated from the university.
But this year I saw students aspiring.
Yes. Those who are financially sound, stable. If you are financially sound and you are a student, you can as well contest.
It means you also put a lot of finances into the election.
Sure, these days, because
so what I want to know is what has happened to cause that sudden change? Because assembly elections shouldn't be so complicated, shouldn't be so money consuming. It's that simple. I am in your community. I can represent you. I can help you. You know, I can do the job. Vote for me. But you are talking about finances now. So why would somebody now invest in being an assemblyman, especially when one, you are not being paid for what you are doing? Two, you say you only get sitting allowance, which is nothing to write home about. So why are you doing this kind of investment?
Okay. Firstly, it is a stepping stone to higher opportunities.
Okay.
If you look at our former president
Mahama. Yeah.
He was an assembly member. My MP, Honorable John Communal, he was an assembly member.
Okay.
So I see it as an opportunity
to
go higher in politics, or to build the political, confidence or courage to, go higher. You understand? So, like I said it's a learning process. When you are an assembly member, your job there is just like a member of parliament, because you go there to, you as well formulate policies that will benefit your people. And just like the MPs go to the parliament and then do. So when you are an assembly member, you will build your confidence level, one, okay, the popularity, two, and when you perform as an assembly member, it gives you the opportunity to do what? To contest for higher positions,
like
the member of parliament, DC, and
by the DC, I think it's by appointment.
It's by appointment, but you have to apply.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have to apply. If you don't have that confidence, you cannot apply. People wish to apply. They have the qualification, they have the experiences, but because of their confidence level, they are afraid to contest or to even apply for it. If you look at our just the outgone assembly members, that is Honorable Manny Simon. Yes, just when he won the assembly member, after 6 months he applied for the DC ship position, but unfortunately the current district chief executive won him. Okay, so like I said, it's a stepping stone to higher opportunities. It also is also a learning process. It also builds your confidence level, so that when you find yourself in a certain bigger position than the assembly member, you can also talk, you can lobby, you can go to the various NGOs. Yes. So that is why
I am now beginning to understand why, because I to be frank, at first it didn't really make sense to me, because I even had a friend from a JHS mate who posted a flyer of himself aspiring to be an assembly member. I was like, like this guy, my JHS mate, you ought to be like, what is in there? But that's what is giving us the details of. It's a stepping stone for. Do they give you motorbikes? Because I hear that.
Sure, they give motorbikes, but I didn't contest because of a motorbike, because I already have a motorbike.
Okay.
Even bigger than what they give to the assembly members. If today my people had voted for me as an assembly member, it wouldn't be because of the motorbike. I would have even dashed that motorbike to a unit committee member who is also very hardworking, or to help me to do my work. Okay, I really want to help my community, because when you look at my electoral area, we used to have 2 KVIPs that were built by former assembly members.
In the whole of the electoral area, just 2 KVIP.
Okay. Well, currently the MP, member of parliament, has built 1. Yes.
So they are now 3.
HSB. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 4 now.
Oh, okay.
4. The olden days we're having 3. Now it is only 2 that is working. Okay. The remaining 2 are full up, and they need to be drained, like removed, so that people can use it again. People come, assembly members come and go, but they pay less attention to those KVIP.
Are you talking like this because you have not had, because Ghana politicians, I know, when they are not given the opportunity, they can lay out the dreams, the goals, and everything. But when they get hold of it, we don't need to.
So what will prevent you from doing that as an assembly member?
So
you meant because bringing that car to come and remove that thing will not cost you more than 1,000 cedis. So if a district chief executive really cares about his constituents or his people, if you, an assembly member, writes to him or through the MP, member of parliament, they should do that thing. Okay, and that is what, like I said it is a stepping stone to higher opportunities. This is what the people will see you doing as an assembly member, and then they will have that confidence in you that this guy, well, when we give him the opportunity to become the DC, the member of parliament, he can perform. Okay, but when they come, they pay less attention to it. Some of them dive into a certain political party and begin to, do things that will interest that political party. Okay, or they serve in the interest of the political party and
rather
not
than the people
who voted for them. Okay, so these are some of the things I have identified, and that is why I contested.
Now let's move to the finances. How much did you invest in the elections?
Should I disclose it here?
But it's huge.
To be personal,
10,000 or more.
It's more than 10,000.
Wow.
Yes. And
why
I didn't, when initially I never knew I would spend money like that. Okay, but when we started, my other opponents, I saw them spending, and wherever I go, people mention their name. They have done this, they are doing well. Meanwhile, I'm also in the community. When I go around, I don't see anything.
So the money, spending the money, do you give it to the people to vote for you, or you use them to start a project for them to see that, okay, I'm capable? Or
okay, when I started, I started a project for them. That is, I identified areas that had light issues. Okay, so I started fixing street bulbs for most of
the streets,
the streets and the small roads and the hideouts, because that is where thieves can easily penetrate to. So when there is light or those places are visible or brightening enough, I don't think a thief can even attempt to come and steal. So this is what I started doing.
So you didn't give money to people personally? Okay, Charlie, the 500 or the 1,000 in a
I won't give anybody 500 or 100 cedis to vote for me. But what I did again was when I gather a group of people to talk to them, speak to them about my vision and the need for them to vote for me. At least at the end of the meeting, I have to give them 100 cedis or 150 to go and buy some drinks. Just come and take, for wasting their time. Even though I want to serve them, but some of them may not see it like that.
Yes, you have to make them understand your policies.
Very good. Then after that, you refresh them, you get up and go. That is what I do.
You said you started some projects for them.
Yes.
Now that you didn't win, are you going to continue?
Yes.
This your yesterday shaking. No?
Yesterday. Just yesterday. I didn't. It's shaking because we have an assembly member now. Okay, so I don't want to
interrupt this work. So you think he should do that?
Yes, but if he doesn't,
you would take
I have no reason than to do. Because if I had won,
you would still have done it.
The DC or the member of parliament refuses to help.
You help.
In my own small way, I have to do something. So if I don't win and I still have that power to do it, why won't I do it? Maybe I may not be an assembly member, but the works that I will do after I lost the election will even give me the opportunity for bigger opportunities. Okay.
Briefly, now that you have not won the elections, what's the way forward for you?
Yes, I will still,
before the 4 years,
I will still remain Hudu Hamid Sagali. How I portray myself in the community.
Do you work like you have?
Yes, I'm a teacher by profession.
Okay.
I will still support the people, how I relate to people, how I respect them, my hard working in the community, and I'm a plain person. When you do something and it is wrong, I will tell you are wrong. Yes. And it has made a lot of people to believe in me that yes, this guy is a straightforward guy. Yes. And
that's it. So next 4 years he will be coming back. Pasa West Electoral area. He should expect Hoodoo, Pastor Hoodoo,
yes.
ex-dealer, stronger and better next year. So he's at least giving us enlightenment on why this year there was so much rush for the position and all of that. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share to those who are also asking the same question. Why is it that this year, hey, we cry my classmates, we cry upper assemblyman, what's happening? We have the answers here. So my name is Kwame Bless Wins. You can call me Wins for short. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.